Oops. Oh God, my hair. Why? Why have you done this to me? Well, whatever. I will just have crazy hair tonight. That's fine. It's almost long enough to actually blend with the rest of my hair now, but not quite. Not quite. Only when it's wet. Anyway, enough of my problems. Good evening, everyone. Let me... Oops, I forgot to do this thing, which is pop out my chat window. There it is. Cool. All right. Good evening, everyone. Behold, behold. Welcome to Shardlight. Wow, I did say earlier tonight that I need to learn to talk before I start my stream tonight, and clearly I have not done that. So, yes, Shardlight tonight. Good stuff. I very much enjoyed my first look at this game last week, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing more. So, let's jump right in there. So yeah, we were sent by, I guess, Tiberius to spy on these secret rebel sect, I guess?
The next drawing in the vaccine lottery will be held tomorrow at sundown.
Right, and they were in here. Oh yeah, and we also discovered the
Amy, didn't expect to see you back so soon.
Yeah, I remembered that I had something else to talk to Danton about. No big deal, really. Don't mind me.
Whatever you say.
Thanks, Clem. We also discovered the cathedral of the Reaper cult, but we can't get in there because we haven't convinced the welcoming committee that we really want to die. And I don't see why we would need to do that, but I'm sure it'll become important later on. So I guess let's go in here and... Oh good, I don't need to do the code again. Hi, guys. I can't imagine they'll let me just waltz right back in without raising some kind of objection.
Hi. Well, that's just rude.
You again?
I'd like to speak with Danton, please.
Fine. Wait here.
So you're back. What is it now?
I know who you are and what your people are doing. I'd like to help.
I'm flattered that
I
you
do.
will help us. But I feel we have some matters to resolve first.
What matters are those?
Enough of these games. You're going to
Uh-oh.
have to start telling me the truth if you want to get out of here alive.
What? I have been. Let's not be so drastic.
Don't play coy with me, Blondie. Do you think I'm stupid? I had you followed when you left here. I know you went to the Ministry of Energy.
Fair.
Now I'm only gonna ask you this once, and I want the truth. Are you working for Tiberius or aren't you?
You do realize people need to do lottery jobs to survive, right? It doesn't mean I like the guy.
A lottery job? Oh, I see.
And what other choice have I got? It's not like I can walk up to the Ministry of Medicine and buy a dose.
I'm so sorry. You don't deserve what's happening to you. This is why we have to act. They've been beating us down for so long, nobody remembers a time when they were prosperous and free. Struggling against the system may not be pretty, but it's the only way we can improve our lives.
Danton, if she's got a connection to Tiberius, she could prove useful.
You know, you're right. Having another double agent would be beneficial to us now that we've lost Milton. But I'm not gonna make you this offer for free. I'd hate for Tiberius to outbid me for your loyalty. Instead of hoping your lottery ticket gets chosen, how about you end up with as many actual doses of vaccine as you want?
Oh, heck yes.
What are you talking about? You have access to vaccine?
Not just yet, but if all goes to plan, we will. I'll tell you more as soon as you help us out with something. Are you familiar with the junk vendor and butcher in the market?
Gordon and Gus? Of course. They're good friends of mine.
Then it may interest you to know that they work for me.
I had no idea.
They usually spare us some of their extra supplies, but they've been unable to keep up the last few months. I suspect they've fallen on hard times. See what's going on with them and help them if you can. Once you've finished, come back here, and we'll do what we can for you. Oh, and when you talk to them, use the code phrase, "I've got the perfect life." That will let them know you're working for me. Now get to it. Don't come back here until you've finished. And remember, I expect your loyalty. If you set foot anywhere near the Ministry of Energy, I don't want to see you meet an unfortunate end. I'm sure you understand.
I'm all about unfortunate ends. Which sounds kind of strange out of context. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. I just remembered that I adjusted my my audio levels when I was playing Reciteer last week. So it's possible that the audio level of this game might be too low now, but let me know if you need me to change anything sound-wise.
Hey,
What do you want?
how'd you get involved with Danton anyway?
She's family.
She is?
Yeah. When her parents died of green lung, she was left homeless and forced to beg on the streets. My folks took pity and adopted her.
Aw.
She can be kind of hot-tempered and rush into things, but I try and keep her in check as best I can.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
I wonder how she got the aristocrat outfit.
That's far enough. Get back.
Yep, okay. Can't go any further in there. So, what happens now if I try to go to the Ministry of Energy?
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
Interesting company you keep downstairs.
So, you're working for them now, are you?
It seems that way.
We've been hard-pressed to find new recruits. You're a welcome sight. People are scared. Between the plague and rumors of the Reaper going around, nobody wants to get their hands too dirty if they could help it. Well, except for me.
I guess it's easier to be consistently miserable than to take a tough road to happiness.
You're starting to sound like Danton now. Be careful where you say that.
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
Hey, hi there, Killsmore. Alright, so Gordon and Gus. But I'm curious now. What happens? Oh yeah, I should check to see what okay, so I've got chalk, flour, plank, bucket, lottery ticket, crossbow.
Citizens, this is a reminder that the Ministry of Medicine will continue conducting weekly screenings for green lung.
Will it even let me go back to the ministry? Ah, nope, looks like it will not. Okay. That's about what I expected. Cool. Just wanted to check. So, Gordon, talk to me, buddy.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
You know, if you helped me today, I'd have the perfect life.
You mean... Ah, I see. Be careful where you say that, Amy.
Right. Sorry. Anyway, what are you doing to help the others?
A little extra scavenging for items they might find useful. But lately, I've been too distracted by the situation with my daughter. You'd think that for all the crap I collect, I'd have found something to at least try and make her a more effective mask. Only place I haven't had a chance to check out lately is the old Centrex factory, even though I'm not sure there'd be much of use in there. I just want her to be safe. Losing my wife was bad enough. I can't lose her too.
I know, Gordon. I know. I'll keep an eye out for what you need. You just try to relax.
That would be awfully kind of you, Amy.
Anytime.
Alright. Fetch quests.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
Fetch quests, fetch quests. Gordon and Gus. There's Gus.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. How are you doing today, Gus? 'Cause I've got the perfect life.
Shh, not so loud.
Sorry. So, how long have you been, you know?
About a year now.
But why? Isn't it risky for you?
Sure, but to be honest, I kind of like the excitement. Makes me feel like I'm part of something important. Plus, things need to change. Just look around you. We can't live like this. Kids can't grow up like this. Danton's gonna bring back the old days.
Anyway, I was told
That a
you were
good thing?
having some trouble, so I wanted to help.
Not sure what you can do, but swing by the farm if you want. Pop was asking about you the other day. If nothing else, talk with him a bit. He misses you.
See you later, Gus.
Aw.
You bet.
You're gonna bring back the old days, huh? What exactly does that mean? And is that a good thing or not? Alright, so Centrex factory and farm. Let's go to the farm first.
Oh, God, that smell. I think I might be sick.
Amy, is that you over there?
Hey, Pop. Gus said you'd been asking after me?
It's been ages since I last saw you. Come over here and let's have a look at you.
Whoa. This place is not looking good. I'm sorry, yes. I have a cookie.
Are you under the weather, Pop?
I'm not, but I can't say the same about my sheep. You look around. Hell, just take a whiff. That's the stench of failure. Things are bad. Don't know if we'll be able to dig ourselves out of this hole.
There's a lot of dead sheep.
Did your sheep get sick? What happened?
Ran out of feed, so half of them starved to death. It's not a pretty picture. Haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. Farm's gone barren, and now the only thing I'm feeding is ravens. Truth is, if I can't come up with a way to keep the rest of the flock from dying, I'm done for.
I'll keep an eye out for anything that might help.
That'd be mighty kind of you.
Why are all these ravens hanging around?
They're hungry too. Now that they got plenty of carrion, it's an open buffet for them. Little bastards have gotten bold too. Nothing I do seems to keep them away for long. At least having them around means nobody comes snooping around. They run off at first sight of them thanks to that kooky Reaper cult.
I didn't realize you knew so much about the Reaper cult.
I don't, and I don't want to. They're just a bunch of freaks who think worshiping the Reaper is gonna make them die quicker.
But I thought the Reaper was just a story.
It is, but they think the Ravens are a sign that the Reaper is on his way to take them away from their woes. So naturally, any half-wit who believes that crap and sees a Raven gets scared and goes running in the other direction. Bunch of bullhickey, all of it. Anyway, it's best if you stay away from
Bullhickey.
the cult. Don't want to put any ideas in your head.
Too late.
I met one of them earlier. I'm not going anywhere near them if I can avoid it. What did you say the problem with your sheep was?
Ran out of feed, so half of them starved to death. It's not a pretty picture. Haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. Farm's gone barren, and now the only thing I'm feeding is ravens. Truth is, if I can't come up with a way to keep the rest of the flock from dying, I'm done for.
I'll keep an eye out for anything that might help.
That'd be mighty kind of you.
Alright, so sheep food, I guess.
I think we're having the same kind of day.
What's the matter?
This morning I found a man underground. He'd been crushed underneath some rubble. And pulling that trigger was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
I'm sorry, Amy, but it sounds like you did the right thing.
Did I, though? I could have found someone to help. Why did he have to die?
You listened to what the man wanted, it sounds like. In this hellhole, that's all we can ask for in our last moments.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Like he said, even if you had gotten him out, you wouldn't have had much of a life left to live. It's not something anyone likes thinking about, but it's reality.
I know. I mean, I see death almost every day, but this was different somehow. Thanks, Pop. I think I needed to just get that off my chest.
Anytime, Amy.
I'm sorry you're having trouble, Pop, but I've got the perfect life.
Is that a fact?
Did Gus not tell you?
Tell me what?
Nothing. Never mind.
That's
Whatever you say, Amy.
kind of what I thought.
I have to go now.
Come back and visit whenever you like.
Okay, let's see.
Pop's been like a second father to me. I remember when he was always smiling and joking, but lately he's just been looking really old.
Yeah, people get old. It happens.
These don't look like they've been used for quite some time. It's the way back to the city. I wish these birds would stop staring at me. From out here, the city looks kind of whole, like the pictures in Nelson's books. Poor thing. Poor thing. It doesn't seem to be doing a very good job of scaring away birds. Can't understand why. That gas mask on the face is pretty damn creepy.
Ooh, gas mask. I need that.
That old thing has been broken for years. I don't know why Pop doesn't just take it down. Shoo! No thanks. It is way beyond repair. Home is on the outskirts to the east. Shoo! Say, Pop, would you mind if I took this gas mask?
Nah, it's fine. Not doing too great a job scaring the birds, so I doubt taking it off will make much of a difference. Hope you weren't planning on using it, though. The filter's no good.
That's fine. I'm sure I'll find some use for it.
All right. That means I gotta scavenge up a filter somewhere. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so I keep trying to press like buttons to access my inventory, but it's not how this game works.
The gas mask's filter is empty, which makes it pretty useless. It doesn't seem... I shouldn't mess with it any further.
Okay. So let's check out that factory.
Nice looking vehicle. Doesn't look like it would take too much to restore it. Just a couple of spark plugs, most likely. I haven't got time to do much scavenging right now. Maybe later.
All I do is scavenge. This is basically scavenging the game.
Centrex. I remember hearing a lot about them. They're the ones who used to manufacture all the uranium glass before the bombs. Centrex. Remember Blast Day. Support the aristocracy, and you will be supported.
Sure.
I doubt it'll come off the wall. It's been stuck there so long. It just says furnace. I guess it's meant to be some sort of warning. It just says... I would have expected these things to be completely boarded up, or at least sealed. Huh, it's unlocked. That's kind of surprising.
What's the catch?
Denby, what are you doing here?
Okay.
Oh, you know, living. That's what people do, I hear.
You run away from home.
I don't really want to talk about it. You can hang out here if you want, though. It's nice to have some company.
Aw, Denby. What are you up to, bro?
These are nice. It's like you've turned this place into a private gallery.
Yeah, I keep them around for inspiration.
I'm guessing this valve must control some kind of gas flow. Assuming it still works, of course.
Yep, it does.
I wonder if Denby's name is a reference to Louis Denby, who used to be half of Owl Cave Games, which are they're another adventure game dev studio. They're responsible for Richard and Alice, and the name is escaping me. The Charnel House trilogy, which I played on Halloween, and oh my god, that was pretty creepy. Actually, I'm not sure if Lewis Denby was actually involved in Charnel House trilogy. I know the other half, Olivia White, she was like the main person involved in that, but I know there were other people. Obviously, it's not just her. But I know Lewis Denby was part of the team that made Richard and Alice. So I wonder if that's a reference.
Hey, try not to touch the drawings, okay?
Sorry. Must be some kind of drain. It doesn't smell very nice down there.
That's not my fault, in case you were wondering.
I wasn't, but thanks for the clarification. There's nothing down there that interests me.
I'd be worried if there was.
Hey, adventure game protagonist. You'd be surprised.
This one doesn't look finished.
No, it's still a work in progress.
Is
Thanks.
that supposed to be me?
Yeah, you're the only woman I know who isn't old and wrinkly, so you're way easier to draw.
Thanks?
You can have it when I've finished if you want.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
That furnace could really be useful. This is a really great find.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Why are all these burnt papers on the floor?
Oh, I always burn my bad drawings.
But why would you do that?
What's the point in keeping things around if they don't represent you?
Nothing going on in there right now. They're of no use to me.
Harsh.
Nothing in there but ash.
What?
I said ash, Denby. Not much I can do with the outside of the furnace.
It's best just not to touch it. I learned that the hard way.
I always love it when you're like in a scene, and there's like another person in the scene, and like you're commenting out loud on things that you're looking at, and they're commenting on the things that you're saying. I love it when adventure games do that.
Pretty. Too bad the legs are broken.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
I don't want to risk damaging it any further.
Yeah, probably best to just leave it where it is.
Okay.
Denby looks right at home in here. Hey, Denby?
Yeah?
How long did you say you've been living here?
Around 2 months? Not a bad place, really. There's plenty of room, and nobody comes by, so I've got all the privacy I could want. Well, nobody except you, anyway.
I could leave you alone if you want.
No, that's not what I meant. It's cool that you're here. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Oh, looks like I dropped some frames there.
Why did you run away?
I said I didn't want to talk about it.
Well, I do. Is it some problem with your family? Is there anything I can do to help?
No, it's just... I felt like I was getting in the way. Mom and Dad have been having a hard time getting us all enough food, and my brother and sister are little, so there's not much they can do for themselves. I figured it would just be better for me to go off on my own. I mean, I still go back and see them and give them anything extra I've got, but I kind of like having my own space, you know?
Yeah, I know. Look at you being responsible. I'm so proud of you.
Ugh, whatever. No need to be gushy about it.
Oh, you're such a teenager. Hey, Galxara, and hello, Angel Silhouette.
How did you manage to get in here?
They didn't do a very good job of boarding up the doors. It was pretty easy to get in. I'm surprised nobody else tried before I did. I mean, there's like not much left in here, but glass is pretty valuable. I might trade it to Clem.
Does any of the stuff in here still work?
Yeah, I think the furnace still works. It's connected to the gas anyway.
The gas is still on?
Yeah, it's on a natural line, so it's still under pressure even though the power's been cut. I try to keep it off as much as I can, though, just in case.
And I just turned
Besides, if you need natural gas, I've pretty much got you covered.
Good to know. Just don't light yourself on fire.
it on. God.
I'll just leave you to whatever it is you're doing.
Thanks.
What? Hey, you want your chalk back?
Here, I think you dropped this.
Oh, sweet! I was gonna go back tonight and steal... I was gonna think about what a shame it was that I didn't have any more chalk.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad I saved you the trouble at any rate.
You want a flower?
I don't think he'd be interested in that. I don't...
I'm not going to shoot Denby.
I can't just go around shooting people. I'm not giving away my lottery ticket. I don't think... If I put wood on there like this, it'll just fall on the bottom when I light the furnace.
Yeah, and then the burnt smell will linger for days.
I don't think tossing that into the furnace would be a good idea.
Why not? You're carrying too much junk. Liberate yourself.
How do you know what I'm carrying?
I don't think...
Why not?
The bucket is heat resistant, but it's also empty. Hey, these are...
Yeah, they're okay, I guess. My favorite's the one of the pilot.
What are all these signatures?
Like I said, I've been practicing copying handwriting. Those are just my practice sheets.
Hey, these are pretty good. All yours?
Yeah,
What are all...
like... Hey, try not to touch the drawings, okay?
Sorry. These are nice.
Yeah,
They're up too high. Besides, I think they liven the place up.
yeah, don't mess up my decorations.
How would I even light the furnace? Like, it's got gas, but I don't have a match or anything.
My only way out of here, it seems. Take care of yourself, Denby.
I'll try my best.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey, more wood.
What idiot would leave this wood lying around? It's in such good condition. I don't need to take any more wood right now.
Oh. If you say so. Oh, that's cool. I guess if you missed it in that other screen, you can get more here. Well, let's see what happens if I give this gas mask to Gordon here.
Gordon, I found this gas mask, but the filter is empty. Would it be of any use to you at all?
Yes, this is good. If I could get a filter, this would be exactly what I need. Thank you, Amy. Here, I have something you might like to trade.
What is it?
An aristocrat guard ran through here earlier and dropped his flintlock pistol. It got a bit damaged, but I figured you might be interested in messing around with it for parts.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks. And don't worry, I'll find a filter for you, I promise. I'm sure somebody around here has to know something about them.
Yeah, now that you mention it, Nelson's probably the guy to see about that. He's got books on just about everything.
Don't you need, like... Isn't, like, charcoal? Don't you need charcoal for a filter?
Attention citizens. 2 minutes of silence will be observed this evening at sundown in remembrance of Blast Day.
The pistol is only slightly damaged. It hasn't got any bullets, but the flintlock mechanism still looks like it works.
That's how I...
Useful if I need to light anything on fire.
That's how I make a spark. Yep. Yeah, like, and it's that's kind of the nice thing about having a relatively small game world, because, like, you know that whatever you need to find is going to be, like, you're not going to really have to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get it, probably. It's all there. You just gotta be smart about finding it.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't. See you later, guys.
You bet.
Okay, nothing that he has to say. Or he has nothing to say, rather. Nelson, talk to me, buddy. I'm searching for knowledge.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
I want to read up on science.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
Did I read this one already? No, I did not. Filtration systems. Patrick Radke. Oops. Several methods of filtration can be used, be it for liquids or gases. However, a very useful material found in most filtration systems is activated carbon. Activated carbon has many uses, such as gas purification, decaffeination, gold purification, metal extraction, water purification, medicine, sewer treatment, air filters and gas masks and respirators, etc. The ease of production of activated carbon makes it one of the most useful materials in modern science. Activated carbon is produced from carbonaceous source materials such as coconut husk, peat, wood, coir, lignite, or coal. It can be produced either by physical or chemical reactivation. Hey, Mr. Grumpy Monkey! Yeah, oh man, I adore the Blackwell series. They're my favorite thing, my favorite games that Wedged Eye Games has produced, and I will never stop screaming about them and recommending them to everybody I know. So, good. I'm glad you're playing them.
Interesting. This information could be pretty useful.
In physical reactivation, the source material is developed into active carbons by using hot gases such as steam or oxygen. It must be heated at extremely high temperatures in the range of 600 to 900 degrees Celsius. In chemical reactivation, the raw material, i.e. coal or wood, is impregnated with acid, a strong base, or a salt. The raw material is then carbonized at a lower temperature, somewhere in the range of 450 to 900 degrees Celsius. Chemical reactivation is usually the preferred method due to the lower temperature requirements, as well as the shorter time needed to activate the material. Okay, so coal or wood, impregnated with acid, a strong base, or a salt. Interesting, okay. Oh, yeah, Primordia is really good. That is a good one. Okay, let's see. This tiny child.
It really is a nice day to be out in the market.
Well, I have wood. I don't have any acid or salt, though.
Just couldn't?
No,
Yes, ha 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 ha.
I'm looking for salt, like the kind you use on meats. Where can I find some?
Well, there's plenty out at the salt flats just outside the city, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to go out there. The walk takes a while, and lugging the stuff back's a chore.
It shouldn't be a problem. How do I get there?
You know the abandoned South Coast rail yard near Fripp Square? Just follow the main track down about half a mile, and you'll find it.
Thanks. Will do. See you later, Gus.
Cool.
You bet.
Salt flats, fun. Yeah, I didn't actually voice my thoughts out loud, but I was like, you know who I bet would know something about salt? The guy who's selling preserved meat. I'm glad that my instincts were correct. There we go. Penis meat. Oh hey.
I can't believe I never knew about this place. It's the perfect spot to get away from everything. Am I hearing things, or is that music?
That does sound like music.
Looks like this train has been here a long time. I wonder when the last time it actually ran was. It's locked. How odd. This door looks as though it's been in use recently. It's locked. It's a long hike back into the city. I'm surprised this thing hasn't been chopped down for firewood yet. It's way beyond any sort of help now. Looks as though someone has been excavating for salt here. Probably Gus. Plenty of salt has been dug up here. I'll take a handful.
Yay, handful of salt.
Salt is useful for preserving meat, but it can also have some more creative applications.
Really? You think so? I don't know if I agree, because he was the writer in the Blackwell games, and I absolutely adore the Blackwell games. But you're talking about games like Techno Babylon or Resonance, where where it was basically someone else's brainchild. Is that what are those the games you're referring to? What am I doing? I'm going to here.
I'm back. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
If you're worried about that, you could always try knocking.
Fair point.
Oh yeah, I love Techno Babylon too. Love Resonance too. Like, I mean, honestly, there really haven't been any. I've liked, at the very least, I've liked all of the games that Wet to Die Games have been involved in that I've played. The only one that I'm not a huge fan of is Gemini Rue, which was funnily enough the first Wet to Die game I ever played. I don't like that one quite as much, but all the rest really solid. Oh yeah, I still haven't even played Emerald City Confidential. But yeah, Techno Babylon was great, Resonance was great, Gemini Rue, kind of meh. But yeah, Blackwell, fantastic. Okay, so salt, I guess?
Not a bad idea, but I should put the wood in some kind of container first.
Oh, I guess I should,
At least this will make carrying the wood around slightly easier.
bucket o' wood.
I've got a piece of wood in my bucket. Okay, I'll rub salt into the wood. That should prep it for carbonization. I've got a piece of wood in my bucket.
Really? I know that was your least favorite. Interesting. That's coming up next on my list, actually, of like games I'm playing off camera. Yeah, I'm gonna play that one soon, I'm thinking.
I've got
Okay, so let's, I guess, do that.
What are you doing?
an experiment.
Boring.
Not when it involves burning stuff.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's cool then.
Nothing going on.
So, did your experiment work?
Don't be so nosy, Denby.
Wait, didn't do it yet. Okay, turn the gas on. And then, I guess I want to do this.
Now we're cooking.
What? You're actually gonna cook?
No, it was a figure of speech.
Oh, thank goodness. I still have nightmares about that lamb stew sometimes.
I'll make it again if you don't shut up.
Copy that.
Okay.
Now that is a nice sight.
Yeah, really makes this place feel homey.
I'll just reach my hand in
I'm
there.
not about to go sticking my hand into a lit furnace.
I'll give you my pumpkin if you do.
Fat chance. Nice. The wood burned long enough to become activated carbon.
What?
Spend some time reading Nelson's science books and you might learn something.
Cool.
Burning the salt-infused wood left me with this lump of activated carbon.
Science! Okay, bye, Denby. Have fun.
Time for me to go.
Okay, see ya.
Alright then. Ew, reading. Market District. Oh, actually, I should have gone to the west one, but whatever. It's not very long. Not a very long walk. Hello, creepy Reaper. Reaper Creeper. Hey, Jack Store. Doing alright, how are you?
Gordon, look. I got you some charcoal for your gas mask's filter.
I don't believe it. I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
Then listen. Nelson has a science book explaining how you can make charcoal filters. It's really not that difficult. If you can find or make more masks, you can make filters and provide them to anyone who needs them.
I'm stunned, Amy. Thank you for your help.
We've all got to look out for each other.
Oh. Uh-oh. People coming.
Merchant, a word if you would.
Uh-oh.
What do you want?
Aurelius of the Ministry of Resources is officially requesting your supply of raw brass.
What? But brass is my most valuable material. It's practically impossible to come by these days.
Correct. Which is why in exchange, the Ministry is offering you 10 food vouchers a week. Do you accept this offer?
I don't know. 10 food vouchers a week is a lot, but I'll have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry, but know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
That's a tough offer to refuse. Why didn't you accept?
Because if I hand over my materials to the aristocracy, I won't have enough to provide to Danton.
That's pretty loyal.
So hide some.
She's what we need to change this place, even if it hurts in the short term.
So, like, yeah, I'm saying I would hide some of it, provide the rest to the Ministry. Profit.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
Okay.
Anyone wishing to enter the vaccine lottery may do so by visiting the appropriate ministry and applying for a work permit.
I wonder if these flowers are something that the sheep would eat. I'm gonna go check. Oops, I want to go to the well. That's not what I wanted. I don't. Oh, I do still have my
My
bucket.
cast iron bucket. I can't see any reason. I don't think a flower will cheer Pop up right now.
What does sheep eat? Wheat? I guess. Grain of some sort. Good luck finding anything like that.
When the Reaper comes around, he'll take away your soul.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hi, Amy.
Okay.
I'll see you kids later.
Bye, Amy.
Probably nothing I want in here.
red-eyed ravens. They mean the reaper's near. He'll take away your love.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm a fool. Produce. She probably knows how to get her hands on something sheep will eat.
Hello, Marishka.
Amy, hello.
Looks like you had quite the harvest.
Yes, thankfully. Though nothing is keeping very long. Weeds have become a big problem. Anything you want? You're looking very skinny these days. You should eat.
I bet sheep will eat weeds.
Take a pumpkin. Half price for you. You can make pumpkin soup. You need your strength.
No, it's okay.
One of these days, you'll get so skinny, you'll turn around and I won't be able to see you anymore.
It's all right, Marishka. I ate yesterday. I'll be fine for a little while longer.
No. You worry me when you say things like that.
Relax, it's okay. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, but you may have green lung, so it's only a matter of time. Hey, Mind Cozy. I know, right? So good.
You said something about weeds being a problem? What are they called? What do they look like?
Blue burglar. It grows very fast, very difficult to control. Pretty blue flowers, though. Too bad they ruined my vegetables. Luckily, I finally got them under control. They won't come back for a long time.
Marishka, is this by any chance the weed you were telling me about?
Yes. Take it away, Amy, and be careful. You let that thing get into the ground, and before you know it, they're everywhere.
I'll be careful with it, I promise.
It's like kudzu.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
This is apparently blue burglar, a weed that grows incredibly fast.
I'm a little sad about that too, but I'm also cautiously optimistic. Like, I feel like I'm excited to see where they go with it, and like to see like what kinds of new like innovations I get. I don't know if there will be any innovations, but I mean, it's always kind of cool to see like a studio like try new things. But yes, I agree. I adore the pixel art. I haven't yet either. I haven't played any of this year's Adventure Jam games, and I really need to, especially because I'm in one of them. Right, Pop's Farm. Here. Hey, Pop, I got a weed for you. Plant this flower.
Pop, have you seen this weed before?
Sure, that's blue burglar. I haven't seen it in ages, though. Where'd you get it?
There's some growing near my place. Why is it called blue burglar?
Because it creeps up on you, seemingly overnight. Plant just one and your whole field will be full of them in a month.
Would your sheep eat it?
I think they'd eat anything at this point. Wouldn't hurt to try.
Sweet.
Thanks, Amy. I'll go get some more and plant it tonight. At least the sheep we've got left might still stand a chance.
Happy to help.
Excellent. Oh, cool.
Hey, Pop.
What's going on, Amy?
I have to go now.
Come back and visit whenever you like.
Okay, so I did those things. Am I done? Now what do I do? Do I just go report into, Here we go again. Uh-oh.
Butcher, a word, if you would.
Yeah, what is it?
The Ministry of Resources is in need. You are hereby requested to provide your stocks of meat for government distribution.
But I hardly have any meat to spare, and it'll be a while before I can get more.
Be that as it may, Aurelius has extended you the courtesy. In exchange, you will be provided 2 water purifiers per month.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry, but know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
Cool. Cool.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No. Your sheep should be fine now.
Really? What did you do?
Just gave Pop some blue burglar. He said it should be able to feed the sheep soon.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Amy. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just glad I could help. I saw you having words with that guard. What was that all about?
Yeah, nothing. He was just trying to get me to sell out to the government. I promised Danton I'd give the rebels my extra supplies. I'm not betraying her for the wigheads.
I admire your loyalty. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Oh. Well, hopefully the sheep will survive, I guess. And hopefully the blue burglar won't, like, completely take over everything. Probably will, though.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
Oh, good. There she is.
Glad to see you've returned. I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand this. Committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah. Consequences are people who are for people who aren't adventure game protagonists. Exactly.
I understand, but remember not to ask for things you can't return.
Naturally. Now come with me.
Ooh. What's going
Thank
on
you
there?
for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, how do I get in?
What's the plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first formed?
I have a vague idea, sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the aristocracy would waste no time in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the plague. His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine. Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down. It's a lot to keep track of.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to make this happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
Can you tell me what it is I'm meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine. If you confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What if it turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
Okay, my prediction is that the vaccine for green lung contains a contains an addictive drug.
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton. Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
Deus Ex Human Revolution. Yeah, something like that.
You mentioned my father was with the rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy. Your father and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed. It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
Pure ground kitten extract. Identity stealing pig from L.A. Noir. Oh, you mean the one that was in the car that they...
If you're so against the government,
one whose
why
blood
do
was
you
all over
use
the car.
Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
Gross.
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
Cool. I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square and find out where Harrison is. That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor. You might also try checking at the ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
I bet. So I'm playing. This is not the Steam version of the game. I'm playing this on this is the GOG version, but I bet you get an achievement for like saying the code phrase to all the wrong people. The connections across all your games. That dastardly pig. Yes, it's all the pig's fault.
Looks like she's writing down coordinates on that map.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love GOG, but I can't in good conscience support them anymore because of their history of transphobia. So I won't, in general, I won't really mention that, yes, this is the GOG version. You should go buy this on GOG. No. I try not to do that anymore. But I still play the games on I still play the games that I have on the platform.
A somewhat crude map of the city. Looks like they're planning something near the Ministry of Energy Tower. I shouldn't interrupt. She's hard at work. I know my way around the city. I don't need a map. Rule 1. Do not talk about the rebellion. Rule 2. Do not talk about the rebellion.
If it's your Rule 3, if it's your first night, you have to rebel.
Shouldn't you be getting on with your task, Amy?
Working on it.
There's a bunch of stuff scribbled on it.
Don't waste time with that, Amy. You've got more important things to be doing.
She looks like she means business.
No more time for idle chat now, Amy. Get to Fripp Square and find Silas Harrison.
Yes. Start rebelling. Do it now.
They must use this for target practice. The wig and noose are a nice touch. I think it's meant for target practice, not boxing. She's really good. I've never seen someone's hands move so quickly. I don't want to break her concentration. He's doing a nice job fixing that crossbow.
What does this note say?
Remember to wipe your feet when entering. There are no maids in this resistance. Is that an Allen wrench?
Yep. Scavenged it out in the waste. I got lucky.
I'll say you did. I've been looking for one for ages.
Can let you borrow this one once I'm done with it, if you need it.
Sweet. Thanks, dude.
I should probably leave it where it is. He's busy. I'll leave him alone. He seems to be hard at work on something. Looks like a radio. Need any help with that?
Nah, I'm alright.
Need any help?
Nah.
He's sound asleep. Nice to know things are relaxed enough around here that he can do that.
I know, right? That's exactly why I have a collection of like 8 Allen wrenches.
I don't want to wake him. Those don't look too comfortable. Now is not the time for a nap. Tough looking guy. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side. Hey.
What do you want?
What's your theory on what's inside the Ministry of Medicine?
Knowing the aristocracy, it could be just about anything. But from what I've heard Danton say, it's definitely something big.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Grunt.
Hi.
Don't bother. The aristocrats cut out her tongue.
My God! Oh, that's awful. Why would they do that?
She used to work for the Ministry of Knowledge. She was caught stealing books, and that was her punishment. Apparently, Claudius did it himself. Ugly business.
Yikes. All right, then. That's why she's not talking.
She can't speak.
The character from Techno Babylon. Oh, yeah. Dr. What's-His-Face. Wow, I can't remember his name. But yeah, that guy.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
Not Max Loud, the other one. Something with B, maybe? Uh-oh. Jerks. Oh, oops. Oh, I meant to do something. I want to do something.
Good day to you, merchant.
Go away, you dog. I have nothing to say to you.
Yeah.
Now, there's no need to be.
I just try to make my living here. I have family to take care of, and no help from the aristocracy.
Well, if you would just let me...
My brother Pavel went out scavenging days ago and has not returned. We're all worried he's dead. What does the aristocracy do? Nothing. Sit in their towers and watch us starve. You are young. You do not remember life before the bombs. It was different. Guards were our friends, not monsters.
I appreciate your position, but...
Look, I think it's best if you just go. She's clearly upset.
Fine. I was here to extend an offer of food vouchers from the Ministry of Resources. But if she feels that way, it's her loss. Good day to you, citizen. I apologize for upsetting you.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I always get so angry when I see those guards.
You tell him, Mariska. Yeah, Regis, that was it. Thank you.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
You really shouldn't make trouble with the guards.
I'm not making trouble. It's them who are causing all the problems.
You know as well as I do, you haven't got a brother named Pavel.
Well, they need to understand that life's not easy for us. It's not like they do anything about it anyway.
Just try not to get so riled up, Mariska. He was trying to help you out.
The day I take help from those dogs is the day I die.
I feel like she's supposed to have an accent.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
Like, an accent other than just American. Like, she should have some kind of, like, Eastern European accent. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so I need to go to Fripp Square, I guess. I was like, what was I doing again? I had this, like, important mission. Okay, so there's that. Oh yeah, and the Ministry. That's cool. I actually didn't notice this, that they kind of glow green when they're new. That's cool. Where should I go first? Medicine or Fripp Square? Let's go to the Ministry. See if I can find out any information here. Also, I haven't saved in a while. I should probably do that. Where's the Ministry of Silly Walks? Oh, look at that. That's the same, Oh, right, because... Yeah, that was the same letter that was on the seal on the letter, the same letter that was on the seal on the letter, on the envelope that I got from Milton. And Danton just told me that he worked at the Ministry of Medicine, so that makes sense.
The guard has the door closed. Something tells me that's a good thing.
It's an M that's doing a bench press. Yeah, it has like the barbell there.
Must be some kind of checkpoint for visitors. Doesn't look like it would be very comfortable in there. He looks kind of bored.
Excuse me.
That's a nice statue, although the base looks a bit unstable.
Ooh. Oh, that right. Again, I wanted to try to shoot the target in the rebel base. I'll go back and do that once I'm done here.
Going in there while the guard is around would get me in major trouble. I can't get in there with the guard inside.
Oh, I bet I know what I have to do here.
The main entrance to the Ministry of Medicine. I have to find a way in there. Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
Could you tell me about this building, sir?
You don't get out much, do you? This is the Ministry of Medicine. They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
Doc Zera, thank you for the host.
You know someone named Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
Don't suppose I could have a peek at your ledger?
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only. And, not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
That was some very egregious, incorrect comma placement there. Afraid, comma, not miss.
Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day, miss.
I can't reach it from down here. Even if it wasn't locked, I don't think I could just go waltzing in there without permission.
All right. Have fun at your appointment. Thank you. And I'll see you around. Thanks for coming by.
My trusty crossbow. I've got one bolt.
Okay, hold on a second. So before I do anything here, let me go. I just want to try something real quick. I probably won't get me anywhere, but I'm curious to see what'll happen. I want to try shooting the target dummy. Probably won't let me, but I'm just curious.
I'd love to get in some target practice, but there's someone in the way.
Okay, fair enough. Excuse me, miss, could you move? I'd like to shoot that target dummy. Oh, that's right, because I was like, I thought I had 2 bolts, and then I remembered that I used the other one shooting the bell. That's how I got the chalk. The least Denby could do is get my bolt back for me. Okay, let's see here.
Let's hope this works.
What was that?
Oops.
What a mess. I told them this would happen eventually.
It looks like he's taking his time. That's good. I'd better not disturb him right now. I shouldn't waste too much time standing around. The guard might finish cleaning up any minute.
Doop-de-doo.
Let's just have a look at this ledger. Here we go. Silas Harrison is being visited by a doctor this evening for a green lung treatment. This information could be very important to certain people. Might be a good idea to take it with me. According to this page, Silas Harrison is getting a green lung treatment this evening at sunset. I don't need to go back in there again. I don't need to... Must be some kind of... I don't need... I'd better...
Alright. Have fun, dude. Sorry I made a mess on your stairs. Sorry, not sorry.
Ah, Fripp Square. I do so love the dirty looks I get from people when I walk through here.
He has a microphone.
This guy is the local news delivery system for the residents of Fripp Square. This poster is encouraging people to get vaccinated for Greenland. If only it were that easy for everyone. This poster is... This guy... Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Have you heard the name Silas Harrison?
I have, yes. He's fairly well known around these parts.
Can you tell me anything about him? Like where he lives?
Lady, I'm a town crier, not a town directory. If you want to put your nose where it don't belong, you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
Well, excuse the hell out of me.
So you're a town crier? What do you actually do?
I deliver the news to the people of Fripp Square. They ask about specific headlines, I tell them. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government, I read it. It's rather simple, really.
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone.
Ooh.
And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
How about Ministry of Energy restarts generators?
Fine.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. The Ministry of Energy released a report saying that they have succeeded in restarting 60% of the city's reactors. As a result, more power will be available, starting with the area around Fripp Square.
Of course.
This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
That's what the newsreader uses to make sure everyone around here knows what's going on.
Please don't touch that.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Can I hear...
Very well. Right now, Minister Terror, and so.
I want to hear terrorists rumored in the market district.
If you wish.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Rumors have surfaced of a group of terrorists headquartered somewhere in the market district. These dissidents are to be considered armed and extremely dangerous to public safety. Anyone with information leading to their arrest is encouraged to report to the nearest aristocrat guard. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Thank you for the host, Walter World Games. Always a pleasure.
Hello there.
May I...
Can I hear...
Very right now, Minister Terror, and so.
I'd like to hear mysterious objects spotted over quarantine zone.
UFOs.
Right you are.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. This past week, several citizens reported sighting a strange object in the sky over the quarantine zone. Rumors have persisted that it was the Reaper. However, the Ministry of Knowledge insists that this is not the case. The aristocracy reminds citizens not to be swayed by baseless rumors and superstitions.
Yeah.
This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
More like stupid stations.
Hello there.
May I...
Give me the weather.
Very right minute terror, and so.
What's the weather report?
You'll soon find out.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Weather conditions are as follows. Partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. Today's high will be 24 degrees Celsius and the low will be 20. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Alright then. Thanks, dude.
That's a pretty dramatic statue. I guess that must be the eponymous Mr. Fripp.
He's got ravens on him.
That raven makes the statue look a lot classier. This guy's picked a very strategic location. I'm not sure I can see anything useful to do there. I'd rather not get too close. You know, I have to admit, this one is kind of cute. He looks fairly lost in thought.
Old man. You, talk to me.
Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
It's Santa.
I'm Amy Wellard. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Do you live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
Your friends?
Yes, the Ravens.
So, how much time do you spend with your friends?
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects. They're not picky eaters by any means.
I'm looking for Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him? Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not. I never had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
I love how, like, his hair and his beard look so nicely brushed. They're so soft, I want to touch them.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Look so fluffy.
The Ministry of Knowledge. It's where they keep all the documents and educational materials from before the bombs. Extremely limited access, of course. That's Nero's banner. He's in charge of the Ministry of Knowledge. This is the intersection of Jordan Street and Booth Avenue. There's no way I can just walk in there. I'd have to fill out heaps of paperwork and probably wait years for an appointment. That's Nero's... I can't think of anything I could do with that. Wow, a 2003 Fairway debutante. I'm surprised it's still intact. Most of these were gutted for parts and metal in the years after Blast Day.
Take it apart.
A little too modern for my needs. Plus, I don't think the people around here would take too kindly to scavengers.
Fair enough.
It's a small waste bin. It appears to be almost full to the brim.
What's in there?
I'm not picking up those ladies' garbage.
Ugh, please stop staring at me. Did no one teach you that it's rude to stare?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh. Where did you come from? She looks like she just came from the quarantine zone. Don't be silly. You know nobody ever leaves that awful place. In any case, I'm sure you've got a lottery job you should be doing. Why don't you run along and leave us to our conversation? Which reminds me, I need some new servants. I was entertaining guests the other day, and they kept interrupting.
Good help just keeps getting harder to come by.
I'd sooner cut off my own tongue before speaking to those snobs again.
Alright then. Well, I guess this guy is the only way I'm gonna get anywhere around here. Don't see anything else I can interact with. So, but he wants something to feed his ravens. Maybe I can get a pumpkin from Marishka.
Hello, Marishka.
Amy, hello.
Do you have any vegetables a raven might like to eat?
Ravens? Yes, I see them around my garden all the time. They love my alfalfa sprouts.
Have you got any for sale?
Sure, but take this bag. On the house.
Are you sure?
Yes, I owe you after helping me with the guard. It's the least I can do.
Thanks.
Aw, thanks, Marishka. You're a sweetheart.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
It's full of alfalfa sprouts.
Cool. Raven food. Oops, wait a minute.
The news gets blasted out of those things for everyone to hear. I probably shouldn't mess around with that.
Hey, Morinda. That you keep asking that question, and it's not a thing that, like, games don't just tell you this is the goal of the game in the beginning of the game. Like, you have to play the game to know what the goal of the game is. Here, have this.
Excuse me, sir. I got this bag of alfalfa sprouts. You know, so you can feed the birds.
Thank you. This will certainly make the birds pleased.
Yeah, like, I don't know what the ultimate goal is. All I know is what I'm doing right now and, like, what the game is presenting me with so far. I don't know what the ultimate goal of the game is. If I knew that, I probably wouldn't, like, be doing any of this.
He seems happy to be feeding the birds. Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
Do you know the two women over there? They're kind of rude.
Them? Oh, don't pay them any mind. They're just a couple of harpies who have nothing better to do with their time than gossip about everything. You should hear them anytime the newsman reads out a headline. It's non-stop chatter. But please, let's discuss something more worthwhile, shall we?
That little raven up there isn't getting any food.
You're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Those flying rats just knocked the waste bin over. Oh, the smell! Disgusting. I hope a street cleaner comes to clean it up. Seriously.
Oh, that little raven.
This is the intersection. That's the tiniest raven I've ever seen. Poor thing. It's too scared to eat with the bigger ravens.
Do you though? I mean, I don't know what I mean, like, if you're first playing the first Quest for Glory game, the first thing you do is you don't know what you're supposed to do in the game. All you know is you're there to be a hero. You have no idea what you have to do to be a hero. Like, the game doesn't tell you what your goal is right off the bat. A well-designed game basically goes, here's the information, act on that, then gives you more information, act on that. I mean, obviously that's not the case in all cases, in all games. Sometimes it's like, here is a game, you are this person, you are trying to do this. But, like, I don't know, I feel like that's generally for like more in the realm of like action games, where it's like, you play this badass dude and you are trying to rescue someone, I don't know, whatever. Okay, but yeah, okay. So the bulletin board doesn't tell you what the request is. It basically tells you here are some quests you can do. It doesn't necessarily say this is what you have to do to beat the game. It just says here are some things to do. And in the course of doing those things, yes, you learn, like, here's the overarching problem in Spielberg, and here's like, oh, like, this is the issue, now I should probably go solve that issue. Anyway.
The raven knocked over the bin. It spilled garbage all over the street.
Well, it's about time someone came. Now, what was that you were saying, Genevieve?
Lovely day today, but I can't wait until the temperature drops a bit and I can wear my fur coat.
Oh yes, I had one made up which I cannot wait to debut. I think you'll be jealous.
No doubt I will be. I always admire your sense of style.
Ah, okay.
I'd sooner.
Okay. So I think what I need to do then is to keep... So they were talking about the weather there, so let's see.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Can I hear...
Very well. Right now, Minotaur, Miss... And so...
Let's have them talk about the mysterious object.
I'd like to hear mysterious...
Right.
Attention citizens. This past week, several citizens reported rumors have persisted that it was the Reaper. The aristocracy... This concludes...
Okay. So now, this is a very roundabout way of doing this. Can I just
sir?
walk over there
Hello,
and...
miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
That little
You're right.
Oh, they've knocked the bin over again! Little monsters. Why doesn't Tiberius just have them shot to extinction? You know, that's not a bad idea. They should make that a lottery job immediately. Do you believe in the Reaper, Flora? Goodness, no. That's just a bedtime story to scared children. I don't know. The other day, I could have sworn I saw a raven with red eyes staring at me. Really, Jenny? I wouldn't have expected you to be the superstitious type. Please, let's talk about something else.
Okay. How about the terrorist thing?
Hello there.
May I?
Can I hear?
Very right. Minotaur, Miss. And so,
I want to hear.
if you.
Attention, citizens. Rumors have surfaced of a group. These dissidents are anyone with information. This can...
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Frighten them.
Shit, sorry.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss.
That
You're...
I don't believe this. They're back again. You don't suppose... No, it can't be. A sign. Don't be silly, Genevieve. Those are just superstitions. We're going to sit calmly and let someone clean this mess up.
So, but at least to answer your question to some extent, at least, the conceit of the game, where I started out, was that I am a scavenger in this, like, post-apocalyptic wasteland of a hellhole of a wasteland. And there is a disease going around called green lung, and the way people deal with it is they acquire vaccines from the Ministry of Medicine, but in order to qualify for those vaccines, they need to do usually demeaning or dangerous jobs that the aristocracy doesn't want to do. So they have this system where if you want a vaccine for this deadly disease, you basically sell yourself out to the wealthy, the upper class. So that was how we started out. But now it looks like things are. We've uncovered a group of rebels who are acting against the aristocracy, and so now we're helping them. They want to make things better.
To think that there would be such awful people out there wishing harm on us. Oh, I know. I can't imagine how I'll be able to sleep tonight. Though I suppose there's something to be said for 6 inches of reinforced steel walls.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. I mean, because my prediction earlier was that the vaccine is actually it contains an addictive drug, and people need the vaccine because they need their fix. So they keep working for the aristocracy and thus are continuing to be oppressed.
Hello there.
May I?
Let's see.
Can I hear?
Very right. Minister, Miss. And so.
How about Minister?
Fine.
Attention, the Ministry of Energy. As a result, this...
Okay, more power is available. Oops. Again, sorry.
Excuse me.
Hello.
That.
You're...
I don't believe this. You don't suppose... Don't be... We're going... I, for one, am glad that we'll be getting more power. I haven't been able to use my curling iron in weeks. Oh, I know. It's just disgusting. Why they don't just reroute power from the quarantine zone is beyond me. I mean, it's not as if those people will be needing it for much longer. Oh, Flora, that is an awful thing to say. Maybe, but it doesn't make it any less true.
Okay. So that's all the headlines, but that doesn't really help me.
According to this page, Silas Harrison is getting a green lung treatment this evening at sunset.
Oh, maybe. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. What if I give this to the news guy?
I think you should have a look at this.
Interesting.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Silas Harrison, noted government philanthropist, has contracted green lung. He is due to begin medical treatment this evening. Anyone who has had contact with Harrison is advised to monitor their symptoms and to notify the Ministry of Medicine if they begin feeling ill. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Thank you, sir. You have done me a service. Sorry, Ravens. Okay, good.
Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
That little...
You're right.
I don't believe you. Don't be. We're going. Can you believe Harrison kept his disease to himself? I know. I was just at his manor last week. Now I'll need to go to the ministry and get checked. Everyone on Thredson Street will. He should know better than to throw parties if he's got green lung. I'll bet his gardener gave it to him. His love of topiaries will be the death of him.
Interesting. A mansion on Thredson Street with topiaries. I just hope Harrison's tastes are unique.
Cool. Alright. I can't exit this way.
Excuse...
Hello, miss.
No.
Have a nice...
Oh, wait. Sorry, what was that?
Hello,
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Okay, so I found his manor, but now I need a way to disguise myself.
I'm Dr. Collins from the Ministry, here to see Mr. Harrison.
Of course. He's in his room. Just walk down the hall. It's the fourth door to the left.
Come on, can I like hitman my way in there?
Looks like I got here too late. But maybe there's still a way I can get close to the doctor without being seen.
Just, just sneak up behind the doctor, put him in a chokehold, subdue him, take his outfit, waltz on in. Easy.
Nice, even if I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
It's a dolphin penis.
Rattling the bush will only draw unwanted attention. Interesting. Looks like the house goes back a ways in that direction. Nice looking bird, although I'm not sure what kind that's supposed to be. I probably shouldn't mess around with that. He's got quite the artist's touch. These topiaries are pretty impressive. I don't think drawing attention to myself is a good idea. Decadent. This Harrison guy is clearly doing well for himself. Hard to tell from this distance, but it looks like that's the kitchen in there. I can't do much with the windows from here. Fancy doors. Too bad they're just out of my reach. I don't think I'll be able to just walk right into the manor. I'll need to be a little more subtle. I won't be able to get inside from here.
Can't go any further. All right, fine. I want to get up on that servant's grill.
That's the way back to the front of the manor. Looks like there's nobody upstairs.
Oh, there's also an open window up there.
This window looks into the kitchen. Time to do a little peeping.
Cool.
I wonder why why these windows haven't got curtains. Huh, it's unlocked.
Okay, wait, hold on.
This window looks like they're creeping up the side of the mansion. So cliche. Those vines are way too flimsy to support my weight. Anyway, I don't need to go upstairs.
Damn.
This window looks into a bedroom. Either someone was careless, or they just enjoy a cool breeze. I can't reach it. I don't think that would be a good idea.
Good evening, Mr. Harrison. What seems to be the trouble?
You know damn well what the trouble is. I've got that blasted plague.
What symptoms have you been having?
Last week, the coughing started. Since then, it's only gotten worse. And yesterday, I hacked up some blood.
Gross.
I've had a fever all of today. I haven't felt like eating anything since yesterday. Not to mention, I haven't been able to sleep a wink.
I see. Have you been in contact recently with anyone showing symptoms of the disease?
Well, 2 weeks ago, I was relaxing outside in my yard when some vagrant came by to ask if I could spare any food. Well, naturally, I told him I couldn't, but he became belligerent when he heard that and spat in my face. To think, a man of my stature with green lung. I can't imagine the scandal.
Green lung doesn't discriminate, Mr. Harrison. It can affect anyone.
So can you do anything for me, Doctor?
Not to worry. You're in good hands. Your support of the Ministry of Knowledge means you'll receive only the finest care the government can offer. I'm going to give you a dose of vaccine. That should fix you up by morning, but you'll need to get another dose in about a month's time.
Why can't you eggheads at the Ministry of Medicine get off your collective asses and develop a cure already?
We're trying, believe me. This isn't an easy disease to cure, but the treatment works almost instantly. You'll see.
So I'm stuck getting this injection once a month for the rest of my life?
I'm afraid so, although I'm sure you'll agree that it beats the alternative.
Yes, well, that is true. I could be dying in the streets like those filthy mongrels in the quarantine zone.
Yes, with the monthly injection, you won't have to worry about entering the terminal phase.
Let's not think about that. A dreadful business, really. Let's focus on my treatment.
Of course. Just hold still a moment. There we go. You should feel like a new man in just a few hours. Now, I'm going to leave an appointment card here for you. Just bring it to the Ministry of Medicine when you're due for your next vaccine dose.
Can't I send my servant to get it for me and bring it back here?
The green lung vaccine is a valuable commodity, Mr. Harrison. We don't release it to just anyone.
So can't you just come back and shoot me up when it's time? I don't want to have to go all that way.
We'll see. I know you've curried favor with the aristocracy, but I'll leave the card here just in case. Oh, and I'll leave a little something with your butler to help you sleep. But give the vaccine a few minutes to circulate before you take it.
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. Feel better, Mr. Harrison.
That card is my ticket into the ministry. But how am I supposed to get it?
Damn! Where is that confounded servant of mine?
Someone clearly cleans this glass daily. It's spotless.
I'll just climb in the window, sure.
The window's not locked, but I can't open it while Harrison is awake.
Okay. So I think this the kitchen is my way in. Doop-de-doo, doodly-doo.
I can see the front yard from here. I shouldn't mess around with the window right now. The servant might see me. I'm guessing this is what Harrison uses to call his servant. That rope attaches to the bell and continues on along the ceiling. This has to be the rope I saw in Harrison's bedroom. A ladle and a wooden spoon. Standard kitchen equipment, I guess. The bell is just out of reach.
And I'm out of crossbow bolts. Damn.
I can't quite reach the rope. Would you look at that? It's like a portable well. This is most likely where Harrison keeps all his fancy silverware.
Raid the place.
I haven't got time to go rifling through kitchen drawers. Ah, that's nice. A variety of knives. They don't look like they've been used much. I've already got a weapon.
No, you don't.
I wonder if he gets his from the salt flats, too.
Who's got a weapon, just no ammo?
I don't think I'll be needing any more salt right now. I wonder if Clem or Gordon would be interested in something like that. Ugh, there are snails in here. Rich people are weird. A ladle and a... I'm sure no one will notice one missing ladle.
They probably will.
I don't need a wooden spoon. A wooden spoon. Standard kitchen equipment, I guess. Those towels are surprisingly clean. Guess they don't see much use. Nice and soft.
I don't see much use, or people, actually wash them.
This could come in handy if I decide to start up a soup kitchen. Looks like someone hasn't washed up yet. I wonder when these were made. They don't exactly look fresh. Someone made tea recently. It smells slightly fruity. I'm not the maid. They look stale. I'd rather not. I was never much of a tea drinker. I can't believe all this food is going to waste on just one person.
Turkey.
Well, if nobody else is gonna eat it. A little dry, but at least it's better than nothing. That's enough for now. I'm sure they'll notice if the whole thing is gone. Odd. I would have thought someone as well-to-do as Harrison would have an electric stove. Looks like tonight's dinner is some kind of soup. Smells good. No time for cooking now. Tomato. I don't see.
Can I
shouldn't draw any attention to myself without a good reason.
Damn.
I can't see any reason.
Okay. I guess I can't leave the room, huh?
I've given him a dose of vaccine. He should be back to normal by tomorrow.
Oh, joy. I'm so relieved.
If it's any help, I have some sleeping pills for him. He should be ready to take them shortly.
Good. At least that'll give me some more peace for a while. Soon enough, he'll start ringing that damn bell for everything again.
Well, I wish you luck. I need to head back to the ministry now.
Thank you, Doctor. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Disgruntled butler.
I don't think. I don't think.
What would I do with this ladle?
My trusty crossbow. It's out of ammo right now. The window's not.
There's gotta be something I need to do in here.
An odd place to store a sack of flour. I guess they must have used it recently. I'm no baker. That can stay right where it is. I haven't got any ammo.
Wait, can I...
I don't think I can load that into the crossbow.
Damn.
I don't see how I can use that there. I've already got a weapon. I haven't got... I don't see...
Okay, so what am I actually trying to do here? I need Silas to go to sleep so that I can get into his bedroom. In order for him to go to sleep, I need the butler to give him his sleeping pills. So I need to get the butler to, I guess, come in here? How would I do that? Yeah, I need the butler to be somewhere where he can hear the bell. So how do I get the butler to come into the kitchen?
The bell is just out of reach.
Oh, there we go.
Well, that didn't do much.
I thought I did that already.
Even with the ladle, the rope is still too high for me to reach.
Maybe, I guess because I was standing in the wrong place? Because like she said that, like... That's weird.
Well, that didn't do.
So I can ring the bell with a ladle. But... how do I do that in such a way that the butler hears it?
I don't think that... I don't think drawing attention to myself is a good idea. I don't think I can't do much. I won't... decadent. I won't be... He's got quite... Nice. Rattling the bush will only draw unwanted attention. I don't see... I don't see...
Set it on fire.
Nice looking bird. Those vines are way too... The window's not locked. I don't see... I don't...
Rub everything on everything else.
I haven't... I don't... I'm no... I don't. s- I don't. s- I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. s- I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't see. I don't. Rich, creamy, all in all, an excellent soup. I don't. I can see the front.
Oh. Oh. That's how. Very simple.
And so it begins.
Where'd you put your shears? Just stuff them in your pants somewhere? Okay. So... I could just find out that one, but guess not. Okay.
Rattle. Nice looking. I probably should. I don't think I'll be able to just walk right into the manor.
Oh, come on.
Need to be a little more subtle.
Alright, fine. I will continue spying then.
This window look.
If you insist.
You rang for me, sir?
About 10 minutes ago. What on earth took you so long?
I was...
Never mind the excuses. Just give me one of those sleeping pills the doctor gave you.
Yes, sir. Will you be wanting it with your usual lemon and elderberry tea?
That's fine.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll return shortly.
Finally. I thought he'd never get to sleep.
Alright. Cool.
Quietly now.
Now we are in.
Why would Harrison have a chair here? Is it for people to watch him sleep?
Gross. Gross and creepy.
I have more important things to do than watch an old man sleep. It's a painting of a middle-aged woman in a nice dress. I wonder who she is. I'm not stealing his painting. I'm already taking enough. That kind of looks like a funeral urn. I'd really rather not get too close. That's a fairly big bed for someone who's sleeping alone.
Pretty sweet bed.
Not a chance.
Gross. Yes, just climb into bed with the irascible old man.
He may be a crotchety old geezer, but I can't help but feel sorry for him. Waking him up would be a very bad idea. That card is my ticket into the Ministry of Medicine.
A yoink. I'll just be taking that.
So now I'm stealing an old man's only means of getting more vaccine. I really hope there's something in the Ministry worth finding, Danton. This card says that Silas Harrison is entitled to an evaluation with a Dr. Elliot Collins.
But I'm not Silas Harrison. Uh-oh.
No, please. Of all the times.
Eh? What? Who's there? Shit! Ophelia? Is that you? Well, they told me you were dead. Oh, my dear Ophelia. Come back to take care of me while I'm sick. I knew you would. Ophelia? Are you there, my love?
Aww.
That was a little too close.
Aww. The feels. Way to make me feel super guilty about this game. Thanks. Alright. Well. What? Ooh. Okay. Did you see that, like, silhouette in the upper window there? Ugh. Cool. Cool. I guess let's go here. Oh, statue's gone.
The appointment card is for Silas Harrison, and I'm obviously not him.
Okay.
Even if it wasn't locked, I don't think I could just go waltzing in there without permission.
Oh, wait. Ooh, I know. Maybe. Let's see. I know who can, who's got the means to, forge handwriting. That will be my good friend Denby over here.
Just had to come back, huh?
I keep you around for some things.
Oh, knock it off, Amy. You sound happy to see me.
Denby, you mentioned before you were good at copying handwriting.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think you could copy this doctor's writing?
Shouldn't be a problem. What do you need me to do?
Change the name on this card to mine.
Oh, yeah, easy. Just give me 2 minutes. There you go.
Hey, nice job. Thanks. Denby looks right at home in here. Hey, Denby?
Yeah?
I'll just leave you to whatever it is you're doing.
Thanks.
I wonder if, like, if I actually had to give him back his chalk before he would
Don't
do
get
that.
into any trouble, Denby.
I just forged a government document for you, Amy. I think that's kind of impossible now.
Man has a point.
This card says that I'm entitled to an evaluation with a Dr. Elliot Collins.
Eat it, Silas.
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Is that so? I assume you have an appointment?
Yes, I've got my card right here.
So you do. All right, I'll open the door for you. You'll be checked in and directed to his office.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy your day, and I hope you feel better.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
I've got exactly one chance to get this right. Hope I can do it.
Now, if this was a Sierra game,
Nothing.
it would be like, you need to have the exact right objects in your inventory before you can do this. And if you don't, then you're screwed.
Hello, miss. May I help you?
I've got an appointment with Dr. Collins.
I see.
Is there a problem?
Well, how can I put this kindly? You don't exactly look like our normal type of visitor.
What does that mean?
It's just the way you're dressed. It's not typical of the people we normally see here. How exactly did you get your appointment, if I may?
Maybe I'm slumming. Oh, right. There's a password.
I guess it's because I've got the perfect life.
What? Is Danton stupid? Didn't she at least tell you to get a disguise?
Well, she did, actually, but I found a better way.
You do realize how much you stand out, right? If you try and see the doctor looking like that, they'll call security and have you escorted out. Then they'll start asking me questions about why I let you in, and things will only escalate from there.
So, any ideas on how I can get a disguise?
I'll have to think about it. Just don't go any further into the ministry until we figure something out.
Okay.
Is that what the wig heads look like without their masks? If so, I can see why they never take them off. No way. I do not want that thing anywhere near me. It's kind of hypnotic.
Please don't touch that. It's very delicate.
What are those supposed to be? I shouldn't touch it. Looks expensive. This looks like some kind of directory. It might be useful in getting around this place.
Let's take a look.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine.
Ooh.
Please select a destination or request directions.
Oh.
Welcome.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
Dr. Collins' office.
One moment, please. Follow the West Wing hallway 3 doors down, then make 2 rights, followed by a sharp left. It is the 4th door on the left. Do you require further directions?
That sounds like Miranda Galvin, whose name I might be mispronouncing, but she was Madeline in the Blackwell games.
Central storage.
One moment, please. Error. Password required. I'm sorry. You do not have proper clearance to access that information. Do you require further directions?
Nothing else. Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
Heavily distorted, obviously, but I think I recognize the voice behind the distortion.
That leads further into the ministry.
Let's go there.
I think I'd get hopelessly lost if I just wandered around the ministry. There has to be some means of finding my way. Danton's mole. Don't know how much he'll actually be able to help me, though. Hey,
What can I help you with?
what's that panel used for?
It's a directory. Navigating the ministry can be a bit daunting, so it's designed to ease the process. People still manage to get lost, though. I don't know why they made this place so confusing.
Is the central storage room accessible from here?
Sorry, I don't know. They keep the location secret, and I'm not at a high enough rank to have that information.
So have you thought of a place to get a disguise yet?
Honestly, the only place I can think of would be the staff locker room. It's just down the hall. Hopefully you won't run into anybody on the way there. Just look it up on the directory so you know where to go. And be extremely careful. If my cover gets blown because of you...
I'll be discreet, I promise. Thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
Cool. So we'll do that next time. We have a means to get a disguise, and hopefully we will not get ourselves caught in the process. So, yeah, we'll pick this up again next week. And I'm very intrigued to see where this goes and to see whether my theory is correct. And yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Exactly. Nothing. This is going to be a cakewalk. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oops. In the meantime, let's find someone to raid, and also I'll be streaming more LA Noire tomorrow, which I'm also looking forward to. That should be fun. Oh, cool. Huh. Oh, Alexander is streaming. He never streams when I'm around, so let's go raid him, because he's been a loyal member of the chat for a long time. So let's go support him, because why the hell not? It's the decent thing to do. Let's go give him some love. And yeah, so thank you again, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for LA Noire, and Wednesday for Reciteer, and next Monday for more of this. So, have a nice night, as you said. And, oh, there's the raid. Yes, okay. Cool. Thank you again, everyone. See you tomorrow.